Oh, right, that was the fade button and not the smooth transition button. I scared myself by clicking a thing in OBS. That's how we're going to start. Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. Good morning, Mini Motorways. We are off to Cairns for today's daily challenge. We get double bridges and start with 3 motorways, and that's all well and good and nice. And you know, folks, I wasn't going to do this right off the bat, but it's very warm here in my apartment. As you may recall from the discussions we've had over the past couple of days, it is exceedingly warm for no particular reason other than just God hates us here in New England. So, and listen, we deserve it. But it's exceedingly warm and has been for a couple of days now. I think what we're going to have to do is introduce a new friend to the show, a friend who may be making their presence felt a great number of times over the coming months. Behold. Wait for it. There's our friend. Hanging right around minus 48 on the old OBS. So if you don't hear the low droning of an air conditioner, good. And if you do hear the low horrible droning of an air conditioner, no you don't. Okay? You just don't. You just don't. I'm sorry to tell you, you might be going deaf. You are hearing, well, I don't know how you're going deaf if you're hearing a thing that isn't there. But if you think you hear the low monotonous droning of an air conditioner, that is, maybe generously 4 feet from my microphone. If you think those are the sounds you're hearing, no, you're wrong. You're incorrect. Now, if you think you hear the plaintive meowing of a kitty cat who is used to being able to sit in that window and now cannot because there is an air conditioner there, well, that might be a little more realistic. Hi, Nora. Come here. The poor baby. Oh, you meowed directly into the microphone. That's good comedic timing, you know that? Oh, the girl. Okay. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. You're climbing me. Ah, my neck. That's my neck. Okay. Oh, that's my neck. All right, we'll take a tunnel. We've got these yellows here. They want to go up that way. I should also mention, I have to be on a Zoom call at 8, and it is currently 7. So we're going to be moving with some alacrity, actually. Hi. You swing over down there. Jump thusly. Ow. That'll be fine. Could really use another bridge to split up this dark red nonsense, but it's fine. At least for the moment, it's totally fine. I could just... Ow! Words and coughing and stuff. I could just preemptively motorway some things. Actually, that doesn't sound like a terrible idea. What if we bring... You know, I said I was going to move with alacrity, and then I started pausing for no good reason. All right, what if we come over here and have boop and boop? Like so. Ow. And then do that. And this will be replaced with a bridge just as soon as we very well can. There. Hey, look. And bridge. So these light blues right here. Once this car gets out of here, you can do that. No, I don't think there's any point in turning the light blues around. Alright. You come down here. That'll be just fine. So the 3 of you go over to there. These 4, via motorway number 1, shall serve this business. This one right here, I want to be... what would be good? Dark red or just dark blue because you're already there. So, yeah, that tracks. Let's say these two right here.
Hear ye, let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Lacey is bored is here first. Good morning, Lacey. I hope to make you less bored, at least momentarily. Also, let us go over here and turn on the work laptop, because would you believe it, folks, Gimmimimim is not my full-time job. That would be nice. One day, one glorious, blessed day, when several thousand people make the strange, uncomfortable decision to subscribe to the _Goog, then, and perhaps only then, shall Gimmimimim be my full-time job. But no, that is a time for the future, or something. Ow. My head itches. Alright. Good news, the cat has abandoned her pursuit to climb on top of the air conditioner. Bad news, the cat is staring daggers at me. So, that's fine. That's good. I'm going to have to live with an animal that hates me forever, which, you know. Sad. So this blue's doing fine, this red's doing fine, this red's doing fine. The Mets lost, which is unfortunate. Would you believe? The Mets scored 6 runs. Bo Bichette hit 2 homers. They got 2 1/3 scoreless innings of relief from some guy no one's ever heard of named Duarte. And they lost because Nolan McLean had the worst start of his life and had to go out and wear it because they didn't have anyone else available. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It's a thing that happens. You know, sometimes the best pitcher on your team just doesn't have it one day. And if he just doesn't have it, then he just doesn't have it. And if your dude just doesn't have it, then it's going to be bad times. And oh boy, was it some bad times. Oh, hi there, Yellows. You're not terribly friendly, but you are well positioned, given that I can just do this. It does mean that I have to do this, which is a little unfortunate, but as much as I try to avoid these ugly hairpin turns coming out of here, I just find them aesthetically unpleasing. As much as I try to avoid them, I will sacrifice that for the sake of 1B1R. 1B1R is an actually mechanically relevant thing that we need to do. We have one business. It needs one road going to it. This one road should only serve one business. You have one business. You need one road. That, if I've taught you anything, folks who have watched damn near 900 of these right now, this will be number 895. If you've learned anything from the 895 episodes of Good Morning Mini Motorways, please let it be one business, one road. Let it also be subscribed to the _Goog so that this can be his full-time job. But, you know, we'll start small with one business, one road. Lacey is bored, has redeemed a treat for Nora. The hell did I put my treats? Oh, they're all the way over there. Fuck. Where did I put my other thing of treats? The thing of treats is on the coffee table, and I can't reach the coffee table. It's far away. Also, this red business here is starting to get a little bit maddish on account of, well, having a long road and only one house. It's not rocket science here. There's a very simple, straightforward explanation as to why this business is mad at me. It's because I'm failing it. I'm doing a bad job of civic engineering. Okay. Let's have motorway number 3 be the longest GD motorway in the history of the world. Not even go straight into the business. Go in that way. These yellows will come up here. I will find my backup treat jar. Come with me, my backup treat jar. Give it a shake. Oh, I hear the meow of a cat who heard a shake. Hello. Hi. Oh, she's a baby. Oh, she is. All right, we're going to take a motorway. We're going to bring this to the cat's nose so she can sniff it. And then we're going to chuck it. And off she runs. Off she runs and scampers. Oh, Nora gets a treat. Thank you, Lacey is bored, for giving a treat to the Nora. Doot, doot, and doot. And these dark blues will thusly doot. Ah, now we have a new color of fucker. Why? I'm like a Southern school administrator in the 1960s. No, it's an awful thing for a person to say. We've got these pinks. They're going to go up this way. These reds here. You know what? I think we need to do something. This is nigh on untenable. Hold on. The untenability is nigh or something. Here, let's do roundabout. Can I do a roundabout? We'll do a roundabout. I started to say traffic light, and then I realized I meant to say roundabout. So we're doing a roundabout. We're going to run down this way. There. Now, this right here. Give us another roundabout. These reds this way are going to come serve this, and then, oh boy. Oh, boys and berries. Friends and pals, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to have these reds right here. I think these reds right here are just going to hop a motorway and wind up coming this way. And then we'll have our roundabout here. That will come this way, pick up this red house, swing through here like so, and do that. There. That feels mildly something akin to better. So, got that going for us. Now, the bad news is we do have all of these yellows going up all of this way, and they have to deal with all of this garbage in order to serve these businesses, but, you know, I don't really have a better answer than what we're currently doing. Although, hold on, I think I might have a decent plan for this. You can come out that way. You can swing thusly, and you can go there. So at least now, the yellows are making a decision to go either here or here right off the bat ski. That's still not amazing or nothing, but it's better than what had previously been there. Okay, next, pinks. These pinks here, I don't think I can draw a motorway from here up to here. Oh, I can. Never mind then. I was going to swing this and then draw another one, but it turns out we don't need to. So we ain't gonna. If we don't need to do something, we ain't gonna do it. That's just the lazy man's creed or something. And by lazy, we mean a person who optimally allocates the limited resource of their own ability or something. Lazy. Optimal energy output allocation. There you go. We're going to optimally allocate our energy output, by which I mean we're going to be lazy and not do a thing that doesn't need doing. You swing over to here. I will grab myself a lens wipe because my glasses are dirty. Lacey's board is blistered so bad because of the sunburn. Yeah, I recall discussions of needing to trade skin on account of sunscreen, and now there is sunburn, so perhaps there was not enough sunscreen. But also, there is never enough sunscreen. As famously said on the internet, the sun is a deadly laser. You're not wrong when you comment on the fact that the sun has always been, and shall, for pretty much guaranteed the entire future of humanity, always be a deadly laser. Listen, friends, it's fun to get all Mass Effect about stuff, and maybe one day we can get all Mass Effect about stuff. But I am of the belief that humanity shall always primarily be an earthbound species. And while there may be, like, occasional folks who live in space, functionally, I don't even know about live in space, but just spend an awful lot of time there, I don't foresee this particular society as currently constituted crafting actual workable, livable, extrasolar colonization type situations or anything like that. We're not going non-Terran when it comes to like where people live and such. That's just not happening. Elon Musk is not building a colony on the moon. Elon Musk's great-great-grandchildren are not building a colony on the moon. That's not a thing that's happening. That's just not a thing that's happening. Now listen, if we get to 2069 or whatever, whenever the Martian thing happens in Mass Effect. If we get to that and it turns out that there actually were Prothean explorers living on Mars, studying early humanities as they yanked themselves out of the primordial muck, then I will turn out to have been proven wrong. And you, future people of the 22nd century or whatever, can come back and play this and laugh at me. But at this very moment, I'm pretty confident in saying that there ain't never going to be no fucking extrasolar territories of the human race. We've fucked up this place. We're not going to be able to fuck up another one. Speaking of fucking things up, I shall unfuck Motorway number 6, by which I mean murder it. These pinks here were just sitting around doing nothing, so I drew a road for them, and now they come up here, and now they serve this business. They would have served this business, but there's only 3 of them, so 3 of them will serve this business. I've reclaimed my longest and stupidest motorway, which is both good and the title of the episode, My Longest and Stupidest Motorway. Hooray! Stupidest Motorway. Oh, goodness. All right, how are we doing? We're doing kind of fine for a second, actually. We were in a pretty bad spot for a while there, but we appear to have unpretty bad spotted ourselves, which is always nice. We've got this red circle here, which is presently being served by primarily these 5 red houses here, but also there's these 2 which can theoretically get over to there. But for the most part, it's pulling its strength from this way. I'll take another motorway. Thank you very much. This is fine. This red circle here is much more straightforward. It just has a nice little bridge and a straight shot road and 5 houses. And these 5 come, this pink can come up here. That pink will not. That pink is going to go do other stuff. These 2 yellows are pretty much fine, but there's nothing saying I can't connect to this yellow here. And I really can't connect that yellow up that way. So I'm going to add this yellow to the road connecting up here, because our next color that we're going to look at is this yellow business. And this yellow business is in a little bit of a spot of bother, actually. Can I put this yellow house here? Is this going to hurt things? Well, it's immediately hurting things, so I don't know how I feel about that, but we're going to try it. Hey, look, this yellow's gone circular, and now I look smart for giving it more support. Good job, Goog. Good job. All right. You go south. Okay. So these yellows here are serving that. This pink business is getting a little antsy, which, okay, I understand. Let's have another tunnel. And, okay. Motorway number 4. You're going to get murdered and killed. And we're going to replace you with these 7 pink houses right here. We're going to draw a new motorway number 4 coming a bit more southeastishly. And now these 4 pink houses have nothing to do. That's fine because we have these 7 pink houses right here. They're going to come up that way, serve that business. You go there. You're doing just fine. I'm going to angle you in this way. Okay. So, where were we? Oh, yes. This yellow business right here. This yellow business right here is kind of sort of kerfucked. And I say that because we have all of the yellows here down this way and on this road now come into this roundabout. And some of them go straight-shottedly into this yellow business, which is doing just fine. And some of them, unfortunately, have to go up this way past the off-ramp of motorway number 1. This is the real problem here, is the off-ramp of motorway number 1. There's not much I can do about that. So the off-ramp of motorway number 1 has to also be here. Swing you up this way, get into that. Now I could reposition the motorway so that it's here and then it diagonalates down there and then there's a traffic light. It sounds an awful lot like work. Speaking of things that sound an awful lot like work, let's take a moment to step away from our east to west roundup and wonder what the hell is going on over here. because it seems like the dark blues have just gotten mad at me for no particular reason. I think we're getting into the point of the time where the game just has things go into rush hour just to make things difficult on you. So, yeah, these things are just going into rush hour now to make things difficult on me, which, hey, you're succeeding, game. You're making it difficult on me. So, good job, I suppose. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have any spare dark blue guys. I got this guy here, which just spawned, and he can probably live up there. I've got this one dark blue house and this one dark blue house. And that's about it. I can do... Hold on. I can point you there, and you there. And by doing that, I can actually net benefit one coming this way. That's very technically something. Now the reds are bad. Oh, you went circular at some point. I did not know that this business went circular at any point. That is news to me and unfortunate at that. Okay. Let's chop and kill this tunnel. We're going to start by disconnecting all of the love and care and supply that you've had your entire life. Sorry about that, buddy. Next, we're going to separate these red businesses. They need to be differentiated from themselves. Okay. You come up here, go that away. Cool. You and you. This red house is going to join that momentarily. We're going to draw motorway number 6, straight shot down there. So now these, it's going to be 5 houses. It's going to be a regular old Fire Emblem game. There's going to be 5 houses. Are going to do that. Let's take a pair of traffic lights. I don't think we're ever going to use those traffic lights, but, you know, details. You point that way. You point that way. Now this yellow's dying. Why is this yellow mad at me? How is this yellow even getting... You're fine. I don't care about you. You should actually be fine if you can survive the short term, because in the long, you didn't survive the short term. Didn't you hear me say that you should be fine if you can survive the short term, because then you had fewer things to... Sunflare's Space has redeemed a hydrate. Thank you, Sunny. Everyone be sure to drink your water, or in my case, a hopeful mouthful of an empty, not quite empty, can of Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
It's warm.
It was warm, but there was liquid in it. Thank you, Sonny. 2,939 is top 15%. It is not as good as Samurai Sam did. Everyone be sure to drop your slams in the chat. Yeah. All right, where is my friend the Wordle? I needs the Wordle. Make me feel better. Hello, the Wordle. The Wordle today is yucky. No, the Wordle today is olive. It's not a great start. Okay. The Wordle today could be great. Nothing saying it's not, other than the recently discovered knowledge that it is not. But, you know. Okay. It could be Creed. Hey, there's a C in it. That's something. It could be Wreck. Could absolutely be Wreck. The Wordle was Wreck. Hey, good job, Goog. Swiftness and pace as we move quickly on to Time Guesser. Hold on. Crowned heads following King Edward's coffin. King Belgium. I think maybe King Belgium. Maybe King Belgium might be giving us a little bit of a hint here. Thanks, G. Grantham Bane. I'm sorry. Your name is G. Grantham Bane? Wonderful. It's a wonderful name for a photographer. We are in whatever the capital of Belgium is, Belgium, in 19 Herc the thing all the way to the left. I will now draw a circle which I'm reasonably certain encompasses Belgium. One of these is Belgium, right? It's like, this is Belgium, isn't it? Nope, that's Lithuania. Latvia and Germany and Czechia. That's Switzerland. Is this Belgium? That's Switzerland. That's Austria. It's Italy, France, and Belgium. We tucked a Belgium in there. All right, we are in Brussels. Turns out Brussels is in Belgium. Who knew? Presumably people from Brussels. We were in Brussels, Belgium in 19... the thing all the way to the left. It was 1910, and also not Belgium. Edward was not the king of Belgium. Well, he might have been, but he was also king of Jolly London Town. Okay, fine. Next. Well, this is an awful lot of stuff. So we've got a whole bunch of English language stuff, whole bunch of American company signage, but also a whole bunch of this Polynesian script, which I can't immediately identify beyond saying that it is Polynesian. So it's got that going for it. This gentleman here claims to be a future millionaire. I'm going to go ahead and guess that that's unlikely, but, you know, who's to say? His dad could be rich. That would help. Let's see here. Got a whole bunch of lingual script and such that we can't really... you've got a parcel service, and you can take passport photos. And there's internet there. That's nice. There's the Khao Sarn Center. There's the Shamrock Irish Pub, which, okay. You've got your Sawasti Banglumpu Inn. That, boy. Okay. Where the fuck are we? Other than somewhere Polynesian that I can't immediately identify, which I think is what we're going to have to go for. Also, when are we? It's a fair bit of when are we going on here. This is an older Pepsi logo, so I think it might not be super modern, but it could have just been there for a while. Folks on phones. Do we have folks on phones? We got a North Face backpack. North Face backpack is not going to help us identify the when of this terribly muchly. We are in Bangkok, Thailand? That feels ucky. We are in Manila, the Philippines? Manila, the Philippines? Is that Filipino? I don't think that's Filipino. That could be... we are in Jakarta, Indonesia. Could be in Jakarta, Indonesia. I could just go for Brunei. We could be in Brunei just to kind of just toss a dart toward the middle of Polynesia and hope to be close-ish. But fuck it, let's make a call. We are in Jakarta, Indonesia in 2014. It turns out, we're in Bangkok City. Ow. We're in Bangkok, Thailand. Hey, I said that, and then I got away from it. God damn it, Goog. In 2005. Okay, fine. This is Kooptier. Kooptier wat voor het Zwakkind. Okay. So this ridiculous doofy looking thing, this is the Kaiser Special. The fact that this is the Kaiser Special kind of makes me think this might be German, but the rest of this ridiculous nonsense tells me that we're in Amsterdam. This has to be Dutch. We are in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, in 1949. Come here, Amsterdam. We're going to bop a dot right there. 1949. We are across the street. Good job, Goog. In 1949. Next. We've got some folk putting up peace signs. That's good. What do we got? We've got nice little palm trees. We've got dudes in helmets. We've got... Putting up peace signs. Could that also be like V for victory? That could also be V's for victory. All right. We could be doing V's for victory. Seems reasonable. We got any signage on the hotel here or nothing? No? Okay, fine. We got flags. We do have flags. We got identifiable flags? Fuck no. All right. Well, we're going to take the combination of British-looking people and palmish-looking trees and say that we are in Auckland, New Zealand in 1940, I don't know, 5? Sure. That seems functionally plausible. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to be so fucking wrong. Like this, it's not going to be Scotland or nothing, but I could be so fucking wrong here. We are in Auckland, New Zealand in 1945. Look at me being so fucking wrong. Turns out we were so fucking wrong. Yeah, no. All right. Hi there, the Taj Mahal. Oh. So there's the Leaning Tower of Pisa where people take pictures that make it look like they're holding it up. Now you've got the Taj Mahal where people take a photo where it looks like they're plucking the little thing off the top, just like beep. Okay. All right. So we're at the Taj Mahal in. Let's get a sense of time based on your phone here, dude. That seems fairly modern, but not maybe not the most recent. We got any more phone investigations going on here? Any more years of things? I don't see any masks. So this might be like pre-pandemic 2018, or it could be significantly post-pandemic, literally yesterday. What about your badge? Can I tell anything from your badge? No. Okay, fine. Now, here's the problem. I will now draw a circle which I'm reasonably sure encompasses the Taj Mahal. The fuck is it? Is it near New Delhi? Did you build your Taj Mahal near the capital? Very rich guy who built the Taj Mahal? I recall that there was a very rich guy and he paid a bunch of money and the result ultimately was the Taj Mahal. But, yeah, Sam also realized that he has no fucking clue where the Taj Mahal is beyond India, which, you know, that's probably on us, but also, yeah, it doesn't. Assigning blame does not solve the problem in the moment. The fuck is the Taj Mahal? I don't know how close I'd have to zoom in to get. It's probably not in Hyderabad. Okay. This, by the way, is a poorly named cover for an Avengers base. You named your place Hyderabad. I think they know where to look for you, Steve. Don't name your place Hyderabad. Come on. I apologize to the good folk of Hyderabad. I've reduced your proud town to, well, first I've called it a town when it is, in fact, a rather large dot on a map of India, which is one of the most large and populated countries in the entire fucking world. And then I reduced it to a Marvel Comics joke. I probably shouldn't ought to have done that. Particularly during a conversation about the myopic nature of white people and how they don't know shit about shit. Literally number one. Yep. Number one victory royale. Congratulations on the kids, India. Where'd you put your Taj Mahal? Wonderful question. Okay, so it needs to be like that level of zoomed in just to get identifying marks like the temple and the Qutb Minar and fuck me, dude. I got shit to do today. I'm sorry. I gotta be on a Zoom call at 8 for work. We are in, hopefully it's somewhere near New Delhi, India in 2012. 2016. 2017. Fine. 2019. Also, it turns out it was not horrendously far. It was kind of a little bit close to New Delhi, maybe, sort of. 34-8-31 sure is a score. We need Oopsises from Yankees over the past 25 years who had under 30 homers in the same season. Johnny Damon had a really good year with the Yankees, right? And he was like Johnny Damon about stuff. He wasn't going to hit 30 dingers. Derek Jeter had some really good seasons where he didn't hit 30. What about like 2014 Derek Jeter? 2014 Derek Jeter? Sure. We're going to say 2014 2014 was Derek Jeter's last year. We're going to back it up to 2006. 2006 Derek Jeter. 900 OPS, 95th percentile. Good job, Goog. Jorge Posada. Pull a couple good Jorge Posada seasons, why don't you? We need OPS from anyone in the NL Central in 2022. Okay. I think this is too early to be Jackson Churrio's rookie season. So it's going to be a matter of pick the best St. Louis Cardinal. The best St. Louis Cardinal in 2022 would probably have been... first of all, let me just confirm. Yeah, Jackson Churrios debuted in 24, didn't he? Yep. Has Jackson Churrio not played this year? Wow. Okay. The fuck is going on with Jackson Churrio? It's a question for another day. This is long after Prince Fielder left Milwaukee and retired. and had a kid, and that kid became a Major League Baseball player almost. Is it Joey Votto? I think Joey Votto was probably ass in 2022. On the other hand, I can't think of anyone else in the NL Central, so we're going to go with Joey Votto, who did not have 500 plate appearances, and therefore it does not matter if he was ass. Okay. So, let's say Nolan Arenado. Was he a Cardinal by this point? I think he might have been a Cardinal by this point. He was a Cardinal by this point and had a very good season in 2022. Good for you, buddy. Your teammate Paul Goldschmidt was the only guy better than you, so I'm happy with that. We need a San Francisco Giant who had fewer than 30 homers in a season from 2000 to 2025. Pick Buster Posey's best year. What's Buster Posey might have been a 30-homer guy, but if it turns out I'm wrong about that, it turns out I'm wrong about that. We're going to go with 2012 Buster Posey. 2012 Buster Posey, best guy on the list. Fuck yes. Fuck yes, the _Goog. We need a dude in the AL East in 2015. 2015, I mean, my first thought is David Ortiz. David Ortiz, 2015, you're looking at pretty damn cooked David Ortiz. That's very close to a cooked David Ortiz in 2015. Like, toward the end of his career, David Ortiz would have months-long stretches, always at the beginning of a season, where he was just cooked. Ortiz had a great 2016, but for 2015, I don't know how I feel about it for 2015, particularly in a world where Jose Bautista exists. Hold on, wait a second. 2015 Jose Bautista, 913 OPS. 913 OPS, exactly the same as David Ortiz. Fine. We need a New York Met from 2000 to 2025 who had under 30 homers. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with a shithead. I think David Wright's best years all had 30 dingers in them. So, yeah, we're going to have to go with a shithead. My first thought here is Jose Reyes. We're going to go with Jose Reyes' best year. Jose Reyes' best year was 2007? I think it was 2007. 2007 did not have a particularly great year for Jose Reyes. He was a 775 OPS. Jeff McNeil. Also, yeah, David Wright's best years actually would have made the list. That's unfortunate. And hey, Edgardo Alfonso. All right, fine. I'm glad it's not Jose Reyes because fuck Jose Reyes. I beat 71.2% of the scores on the grid, 887 total. Apparently, I defeated Samurai Sam. Drop those GGs in the chat, folks. I will be back tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock Eastern, for Good Morning Mini Motorways. Until then, this is the end screen. I gotta go. Bye.